Well, hello there, YouTube blade lovers. This old sword blade reviews back with you. And we have something a little different today. I was perusing the online catalog at White Mountain Knives and came across an interesting brand for which I liked the designs. They were budget, low priced, but very interesting, different, compelling designs. So I picked this fixed blade one. Company, by the way, yes, is Elite Tactical. You can check them out in White Mountain. And I was kind of interested in this fixed blade, Karambit looking kind of a thing. See if I can give you a little more light there. And sorry for the last minute adjustments. There we go. Now we're talking. Just using my histogram here on the camera to make sure that what you see is something you can see when it gets to you. So here we have a Kydex sheath with a metal horizontally mounted clip. Quite strong. Looks like that would definitely keep it on your belt. We have the screws here, which you can take out and switch it around, left hand, right hand, right side up, upside down, what have you. But here's what we got. A nifty looking little blade called the Rout, R-O-U-T, by Elite Tactical, proudly displaying the 8CR13 MOV blade steel branding. I'm being a little sarcastic. Yeah, it's not an expensive steel, but it'll do for kind of the intended purpose. I liked the ergos on it that I saw visually from the photographs because you can hold it very nicely in the point forward, point up position. You have an interesting place for the thumb here. And the hole here doesn't really do you much good. It's just more for looks, I would say. And it really comes into play in the point down position with the finger through the karambit hole, because I get almost that 90-degree hold that I like. So it's jabby that way. And you can cut on the forward stroke. And yet it's utilitarian enough, and with kind of an interesting swedge here, that it looks like a very good piercer as well. You can hold it with the pinky in the ring or not in the ring. Up to you. You choke up quite nicely and you have a lot of power and control, so it would seem. I'll give you some specs on it. I didn't bother taking any off the website, so apologies for that if you were hoping for me to just rattle off some figures, but we'll get to them quick enough. It is a relatively light 3.635 ounces with an overall length. If we can back out a tiny bit. Oh, right about there. Overall length we have to the ring 7.5 inches, and the cutting edge 3 inches. We don't really care about the blade length when it comes to how far back do I go on that handle, etc. We'll call it 3 inches cutting edge. For thicknesses, I'm in inches, so we'll do the handle. It's a contoured handle. So 0.62 inches at the widest of that palm swell, with a blade thickness of 4.1, 4.2 millimeters. Let's try that again. We're going to call it a 4.0. Wavers back and forth there. Could be just the pressure I'm putting on it. So that's the Rout by Elite Tactical. FRN handles, so they're molded handles. Kind of an interesting pattern. Interesting with a hold there. I mean, you could do a lateral hold. Put your thumb in there if you wanted. I'm not sure it gives you any advantage on withdrawing. But what it might do, and I'm not 100% sure, is aid in the retention. And indeed, that's the deal. Got a little bit of an indent there that is hanging on to it with the hole. So there is the purpose for that hole. Retention in the Kydex sheath. So a versatile little tactical knife. EDC, I suppose. Short enough to drop it in your pocket at 7.5 inches. You got a sheath which is multi-purpose, comes with a chain for use as a neck knife. I don't like neck knives. But take that chain off and use this, and I think it'd be quite effective. Or drop it in the pocket, thumb it off, no problem at all. So a modest steel, I mean 8CR 13 MOV is something you will see from time to time on some of the other budget lines. I'm not sure if Kershaw's using this or the, I think they're using the 9CR 13. But more or less in the same department as kind of a 440C, 440B, what have you. You can keep any steel sharp. This comes through with a good edge too. Actually, a very good edge. Bet you I could slice some paper with that. But no paper is nearby, so paper is going to live to see another day. The Rout by Elite Tactical. I may get a few of their other knives in, some of their folders. So let me give you a quick comparison here. I happen to have my ZT Emerson designed 0630 with me today. And you'll see that it is significantly longer than this little fixed blade. Might do a review on that one someday. That's been around the block, seen a lot of use. But again, this is the Elite Tactical Rout, fixed blade, Karambit style tactical knife. Hope you enjoyed that. There's more to come. We will see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe.